Stay in your lane. We are not the same. We cannot explain things about to change. Cause we run the game. Cause we run the game.
Howdy doody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another New Form production with me, your host, Brandon Groce, and our awesome co-founder, Kole Jain. Kole, how you doing, brother?
Not too bad, Brandon. How are you?
I am excelente. And I hope all of you guys in the live chat, whether you guys are watching on Instagram, whether you're on YouTube, the family is over here on YouTube, and we want all of you guys to come to YouTube because we have a lot to show today. With that being said, I want to say hello to you guys over on YouTube. We have Ashraful, we have Nina, and of course, we have the wonderful Maeve. Good to see you guys. And we also have at least 100 of you guys over on Instagram, or at least on my side. We also talking about daily web designs, but we know that you guys are also just as awesome on UI UX daily tips. So what me and Kole have for you guys today, and each and every month, if you guys are not privy already, New Form, our amazing community, has design challenges each and every month with cash prizes, with a cash prize pool of over $2,000, with a top site winner getting $1,500. Our first place winner underneath that, because basically the top website is built specifically in Wix Studio. First place is $250, second place is $150, and after that, third place is $50. With that being said, we have some awesome submissions. I believe over 67 last time I counted. I believe it's 67. There was a duplicate or two, but you guys took an amazing month to put together what our theme was coming soon. Websites. Try to keep it short, sweet, and simple. And Kole, what did you think about this month's submissions, man?
I had a tough time going through them. We had some really awesome submissions, some very inventive ones that I didn't actually see coming. So a lot of people thinking outside the box, and I'm excited to get into all of them, our honorable mentions and our winners, and see what they cooked up for us this month, Brandon.
For sure. And some house cleaning items, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are watching on Instagram, because you know us from there, type in the live chat YouTube, and we will give you an automatic DM to our YouTube link, so you can actually join us live. And actually, we're trying to, because there's a lot of stuff that comes in on Instagram, and we're trying to consolidate and make sure that each and every one of you guys are on YouTube, because that's where most of our content, workshops, and interviews are, and that's where we engage with most of our community. So if you guys have questions, you want to join the challenge, or learn and ask questions about it, come over to YouTube. But also, if you are brand new to New Form, you have no idea what that is, and you want to learn more about the community, comment, join in the live chat if you're over here on Instagram, and we'll also send you an automatic DM on how you can join the community, and we'll talk to you a little bit about the challenge. And because we are doing the winner reveal for this month's challenge at the end of today's challenge, we're going to give you guys a sneak peek for what next month's challenge is going to be. Or actually, we're going to confirm it, because those of you who are in the community, you already know, you kind of picked it. So with that being said, all right, Kole, before we begin, is there anything I had missed?
No, I think you nailed it.
All right, we nailed it. All right, guys, really quick, let me just, forgot the one little message here. Because we're going to be going through these things, and I need to pin the comment on YouTube, because I can't just be interrupting things constantly. All right, so let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. So how this is going to roll, we can't just shoot out in the beginning of this with our first, second, third. We can't just go there. There was a lot of submissions. We want to give love to each and every one of you guys who submitted some work. That's going to be a tough challenge. We only have an hour, and we try to keep it nice, short, and simple, but we're going to go through all of the really cool honorable mentions that we went through last week. And there's a few shout outs I want to make, because I've seen some massive improvement in their work over the past couple of months in doing this challenge. We have a couple community members who have been either brand new to web design or using Wix Studio for the first time, and I really want to give them a shout out and kind of just showcase some of their work, because their progress month over month has been absolutely amazing. All right, so with that being said, let's take a look at some of these delicious designs. I was telling Kole I need 4 monitors, because I literally have what we're streaming, the design work, the spreadsheets, the production. It's crazy. All right, so first off, let's get into some honorable mentions. First off, we have Udit Debanath. He is absolutely amazing. He has made our honorable mentions for top 3, top 4 for several times here in our monthly challenges. So let's take a look at his work really quick. And if you guys on YouTube want us to expand the screen, please let us know. We'll go full screen. We might do that, but howdy doody then. Let's take a look. So this is Udit's work. Let's go ahead and I wonder if the music will actually come through. This was a beautiful piece. This was made in Figma. I'm just going to reset here. This was a Louis Vuitton inspired website.
There we go.
Coming soon landing page. There we go.
Yeah. That is brilliant.
I love that. I wonder how many, like, I would love to see the Figma file of like how many he needed to like make that effect happen. But Blossom Collection, get ready to fall in love this spring. And I'm not sure if the music is coming through, and I actually almost hope it doesn't because it might be copywritten and we might get in trouble and shut down. So,
good point.
yeah. So he has this beautiful hover effect with the mouse where the background image actually follows the mouse here. We have the ability to press P to watch the teaser. We're not going to do that yet because there's actually more sexy stuff in here. If we hover on the ring and we click it, we got 2 other choices of rings. I love the glass effect that he has here. The image change when we... Yeah. What did you like about this, Cole? What was your favorite bit?
I have to be honest, I didn't know half of this was possible in Figma. I am always blown away by our people on Figma at what they can do. I was never good with Smart Animate, but clearly Edit is much better than me when it comes to that. Like all of those, just the animations, how smooth it is. I know it's difficult to work with Figma sometimes. Yeah, that's very nice. Sometimes things can get a little choppy. So I'm surprised at how kind of fluid he's kept this throughout the whole thing. Yeah, especially with videos and stuff in here. Really good job at it.
For sure. But we're not going to watch that whole teaser because otherwise we'd be here mesmerized. I was thinking because we have about like 20 honorable mentions and I was like, we have to do like 2 minutes a piece on this. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to just point you guys to the link to where you can actually look at these projects yourself. If you go to newform.community and you actually go to the showcase, not the showcase page, but if you go to our challenge page and you look at current challenge submissions, I'll actually put that in the YouTube link or in the YouTube chat so you guys can check them out. But you can look at all of the challenge submissions that we have, whether it's yours or the other people who've submitted, and be able to spend as much time as you want on our community's amazing submissions. All right, so Edit, and is that how you? He's never corrected me on the name. Is it Edit or is it Udit?
It's gonna be hard to type out.
All right. And really quick, let me go ahead and jump into our next honorable mention here. We have Jat. So let me go ahead and close this really quick. And I also need to find my YouTube comments here. Nina says, love this site. Gabriel says, amazing. DJ Super says, very clean. Yes, yes, and yes. So this was actually really hard. You know, every time, and one of the things that we wanted to say about just the overall challenges this week, you guys are getting super comfortable with Wix Studio. I think this is the first time, maybe the second time. I really do think it's the first time where all top 3 of our websites are Wix Studio websites. That's a little bit of I'm giving stuff away, okay? But you guys are making it really hard because there was a lot of Figma hard hitters when it comes to the designs that we have in the submissions. But a lot of the people who were just killing it in Figma started to really learn Wix Studio and are starting to kill it there, and it's making it really hard to judge. So
it is.
So up next, this is Jat. Love the Discord name. I was like a loner. So this is a drone specific site. I was really curious, and Cole, I wonder if you were able to figure it out. I was assuming maybe the drone was Spline.
I think it must be, but I don't know how he gets that shadow on the coming soon. That's really crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe that coming soon and the drone were in
Uh,
spline, or like this whole thing is probably 3D. Um, that's
right.
what I had assumed, but I could be
Um,
wrong.
yeah, I'm inspecting it right now. It looks like you're right, Brandon. It's all spline.
Another one bites the dust. See, I got it. See, guys.
You got it. He knows. He knows.
But I love that the fact that it's basically a drone coming soon page, it's a product page, Sky Void X. You're able to notify me when it goes live, and we have the ability to check out its features, its shots, and the review. And I love how the features focus on, again, the 3D of the actual product. Shots, actually, you can look through the actual font, or excuse me, the type here, and see what the type of shots the drone would be giving. And the review, of course, just a star. But I love how each little section is, without saying in a paragraph form, this is features about the product, this is literally a shot, and the star literally just to me means review. So I think it was great. Cole, do you have anything to say about Jet's awesome submission?
Yeah, I like the simplicity of it, and I like in that header section at the top, you have the two different kinds of fonts. I find that it's really hard to find good handwritten fonts, but where you've written Sky Void X, that's actually a really nice font. So good job picking that. And the 3D drone is, of course, blew me away when I saw it.
For sure. And so hold on. I think this is. I was trying to get a hold of literally all of the honorable mentions. Like if we had enough money, guys, we would literally just throw dollar bills at you. Okay, not dollar bills, because that gets inflated away. That's not valuable. Maybe I would throw some Bitcoin your way.
Oh, okay,
Um,
Brandon.
Cole would deny that. But yeah, you guys did an excellent job. So let's see. Up next we have Sung Hee Cho, and I apologize if I'm killing the name. Their name on Discord is Sunny C. I honestly tried to a couple of you guys I tried to email yesterday because you guys' sites were absolutely amazing. And there was a little bit of an error here or there that I really wanted to, or maybe we were misusing it. So I emailed a couple of you guys, wanted to see like if we were misusing the site to make sure when we do go live with your site that we want to display you in the best way possible. This was a really cute site. This was like illustrated. You have some very awesome interactions with this porcupine character coming in and out, beautifully animated with this light swinging. And this is Hedge Crumbs. So this is a baking site, I believe. Our little touch of magic, fresh and lovely ingredients. We only use the freshest, loveliest ingredients. Every bite is filled with care and quality. I love the jumping eggs, the illustration, and I really just want to ask, and I'm curious if some of you guys, um, salutations, Robert, just seeing you pop into the live chat here. Um, I really wanted to ask, and I wish more people come into these live streams because so many people submit their work, and I want to ask questions themselves while they're here live. Like and I feel like we never get the chance to be like, how did you make this? I think that would be extremely valuable for the community at large. And speaking of that, me and Cole have talked about in the last couple of months, for those of you who are submitting work and maybe not getting into the honorable mention or placing, we're going to be giving you guys feedback as best we can after the coming weeks of this challenge ending. So look forward to getting feedback in your inbox. So we'll take a little bit, but we'll do as much as possible. And this is the part that I tried to email about because it says it's almost done. And I was like, oh, if they have an awesome like baked bread animation, I'm cooked. No, no pun intended.
Yeah.
But I literally was sitting here trying to click. I inspected, tried to like take things out and tried to click, but I couldn't get it done. And I couldn't find them on Discord. So, and I feel like I sent an email, but overall, regardless of that last bit, illustration is absolutely amazing. Animation is amazing. And the simplicity of the site is great. I think they just kept the typography simple, let the illustrations talk. What do you have to say on this one, Cole?
Yeah, do you think they illustrated it by themselves? Because I think they must have, because it's too specific and too well put together to be like from a stock photo, or not a stock photo, but
Like AI.
like yeah, I don't know. And the animations even, like, it doesn't seem like you'd be able to really get that anywhere else. So if they did do that, and if this was an illustration challenge, I bet they'd win, because it's so cohesive the way they put it together. And
Yeah.
like you said, they just let the illustrations speak for themselves.
It was really well done. So, and hopefully we'll be able to get to actually ask. We have to find a way to get the people who submit. I know we're a global community, but if we can get the people who submit in the live stream, and I know we have a good amount of you guys, but I mean like everybody, that would be awesome. Maybe we have to find a time that works for everybody. All right. So up next, let me find my spreadsheet once again. I'm going to actually move this over here to this screen so I can see what's going on. Okay, up next we have Bolog Christian. Again, I apologize about that. Kole knows me. All right, listen, I try my best. I wake up every morning with best intentions, but my tongue doesn't follow, okay?
I think you did a pretty good job there. That was a tough thing. That was a tough thing.
I tried. So, you know what? This was actually built on a Wix Classic site. So one thing I wanted to also tell you guys in the community, there's a total difference between Wix Classic and Wix Studio. Regardless, this was a really awesome site, and it actually floored me that it was possible to build such a thing in Wix Classic. So just to give you guys what the difference is, Wix Classic and Wix Studio. Wix Studio is just better. It's responsive. You have AI built into it. It's the product that is being used by agencies, freelancers, and really just allowing people to build better quality sites for the future in less time, where Wix Classic is a little bit more DIY, a little bit less functionality, different crowd. But if you're serious about design, you're serious about agency building, freelance, you're going to want to get into Wix Studio. Okay, because this would have been awesome in Wix Studio. It was already awesome here, but the additional animations, things that they could have added, and probably done it a little bit quicker, a lot more in Wix Studio. So Stardew Valley, never played it, but I feel like I should, because they played some awesome music in the site here as well that I was able to play while I went through the site. But I love the simple animations, smooth animations they did with the clouds, how they kept everything very pixelated.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And just like step into the world teeming with magical beings and others who are, well, a little less ordinary. Seriously though, what's wrong, or what's up with the bear costume? So I love like just
There's some good
the
copy in this.
yeah, I think it's great. So stay in the loop with our totally legit and not at all mock-up social media pages. And I love how they kind of like dance left to right with the scroll. Nina says in the chat, I love the Stardew Valley one. Honestly, I thought about you, Nina, when I was seeing this, because I was just like, man, she's gonna love this one.
Yeah.
I love how the caves, the front portion and the back portion, and like there's 3 layers.
Oh, Brandon, if you go to the bottom, it says parallax backgrounds redrawn by me. So he must have drawn or illustrated a lot of this site, it sounds like.
Yeah. And I really respected this. It really was like, here are the assets I used, here's where I borrowed, and I redrew them. So this was great. From the design, the simplicity, to it actually being like a real thing, and this could exist in the real world. This was really strong.
Yeah.
I just wish it was in Wix Studio. Okay.
Can't get everything, Brandon.
I try though. I try.
I know. Yeah.
Anything you want to say on this one?
No, like the illustrations are nuts. I can't illustrate myself, but the fact that you did that all by hand is crazy. And thanks for attributing at the bottom. Especially the music. I like to pick the music out for myself. So thanks. I can go get it now. The text at the top, Stardew Valley, also very nice. I don't know if you drew that part, but if you did, nuts. Keep it up. Try Wix Studio instead. But other than that, keep it up. We'll get you on the podium.
This was a labor of love. So
yeah,
it was great. Because if you can do this with Wix, I just want to know what you can do with a more advanced platform. So that's all we're saying. Yeah. All right, but we're not gonna harp any longer. All right. Up next we have Rita. All right. So Rita is one of our go-getters in the community. Sadly, she went through a little bit of a health accident last month, which was sad to hear about.
Yeah.
But her work is always amazing in terms of like her illustrations. And I even think some of these interactions I didn't come across last week. I also, the reason that this is not in the top, even though it has some great interactions, great typography, great illustrations, is just because of some of these small little things here where the words
Brandon,
pop off. Yeah, go ahead.
they look great on my screen.
They do?
I don't
Then
know.
it's me. It's
Okay.
tragic every
Yeah.
time.
This seems to happen at least once per live stream. It looks normal on my screen, or it looks normal on Brandon's, and it doesn't look great elsewhere. I don't know. Maybe are you in Chrome?
I am in Chrome, yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
And you know it's funny? It's always in it's always her projects. I have nobody
Oh
no
yeah.
pro
And it looks
it's always
great on
hers.
my screen. Like I swear, it's all fantastic over here.
Yeah. So I wonder what it is. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
But regardless, aside, this is still top tier. Everybody that we've gone through so far, still top tier. It's just like the ones that are in the first, second, and third place, they just, I don't know what they did with their life in January, to be honest. I feel like they went forward in time, learned about the challenge, went back 2 months, did some stuff, and were just prepared to submit and win some money. So they were just next level. If this stuff did not win, I can't wait for you guys to see the top submissions.
Yeah. Oh, the little illustrations are just so fun to hover around on.
Yeah, and the my favorite part, honestly, and at least the first thing that I saw, which is very subtle, is the following of the eyeballs with the mouse.
Oh, yeah,
It's like
okay.
very subtle.
I didn't even really see that. I was distracted with all the other stuff going on.
Yeah. Hardik in the chat says I spent 15 minutes on this site. This was really nice. Yeah, she hides a lot of like
Easter
see,
eggs.
yeah, like even these are I haven't covered on these before.
Like there's a lot of them. I don't even think I've hit all of them, but I spent like Hardik, I spent probably a good 15 minutes on this site.
Yeah, like I the first time I came here, I was focused on the coming soon, hovered on these, and I was messing with the eyeballs. I didn't even come and hover over on these, on like the blank space. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder
How would you know it's
set
there?
those up. Yeah.
I love the pushing of the button at the bottom. That's just so fun.
I wish it did something. I was sitting there, I was like, all right, I'm gonna press the button. But I'm special needs, man. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. But again, Rita, you're still in the honorable mention. You're up here on the podium. I hope you've recovered. But you do a beautiful job each and every time. And I hope you're able to be proud of what you've been able to achieve. All right. We have Artrika up next.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. We got another Figma piece here. And I just want to do a little quick time. We got about like 30 minutes left. So I'm going to look through as much as I can. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because I think we've only looked at 5. And I'm trying to get through everybody. It's a long list.
Faster.
Yeah.
She was in our honorable mentions last time, I think. And she was also in Figma that time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was a purse, or how does she describe it? Because great things come in mini packages, meet your new mini obsession. I remember that this was OV Furby. 3 yummy colors. So this is a coming soon page for an awesome. And I wonder if AI created these purses. I wonder if that's the case.
Really?
I don't know. Is it a real brand?
Oh, I don't know. But maybe it did. I mean, I was about to say they look very realistic to me, but I guess AI is getting pretty damn good nowadays.
Yeah. Chat, let us know. Are these real purses? I don't have a purse. I have a backpack. So I would love to know. Outhouse, I can believe maybe that's a real thing. But these purses, are these real? And I love this little find a match section here where it does a little bit of a rotation and then it
Yeah.
pulls one. And I love this bit.
It's simple, but it works really well.
Yeah. Booked. And the confetti.
Yeah.
This is good stuff. All right. So, Artrika, excellent job. I want to shout out to you. And again, if you guys are watching this and want to actually not just look at what it is that how we're looking at it, and you guys want to kind of dive into the projects, Kole, while we're going through the next one, could you find the link to all the design submissions for this month's challenge so we can pop that into YouTube?
Yes. 1 second.
All right. While Cole's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and go to our next one. And next, for our honorable mentions, we have Kayla. So let me go ahead and grab Kayla's design and pull it on. All right. So this is really cool. So I think this was one of Kayla's first submissions with us. And this is a annual art exhibit or exhibition. Love the fact that we have a nice photo of a Greek. I'm not sure if it's I was going to say a Greek god, but honestly, I don't know what type of sculpture this is. But
I think
I
it
love.
is.
You think it's a Greek god?
Or like a Greek sculpture of some sort. It must be.
Yeah. Greek sculpture I can get behind.
Yeah. Maybe not a god. I don't know.
Yeah. What's going on, Kame? Seeing you in the live chat over here. You're asking a question. Does the post and shop website have to do... Oh, wait. I released something that I shouldn't have. Okay, I'm not saying anything about that. But no, that is next month related. I'll just say it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that question at the end, maybe.
Yeah, but you're glad you're here, Kame. But I love the fact that they were playing with... First off, I love the colors. Let's just say that. Love the photography. I do wish that the things that were cut off were either pushed off to the corner so it wasn't, my eyes didn't go to these cut corners, because the imagery is awesome. Mm-hmm. Or finding a photo where they could actually cut out that was a whole piece and just cut off the arm maybe towards the end.
Or even like a gradient to kind of fade it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if we scroll down, Brandon, right there, this whole like sideways barcode text thing, I love this. I never am good at putting together things like these, but I just love that this has like the kind of juxtaposition, if we're using big words, with the Greek statues and then these super shiny 3D elements here. They just did a great job. Great composition here.
Yes, sir. In the live chat, what's going on? Yas does dev, howdy doody. If Shriyansh says Reed is on the honorable mention list, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, trust me. Trust me.
Shriyansh knows.
Yeah, this is a very, very difficult what's we call it? Very difficult challenge to judge.
I gotta say, people really I say this probably every time, Brandon, but they outperformed this time. Like, they really, it was tough. We had actually genuinely a very difficult time going through and picking the winners. We were having a couple arguments and, it was getting a little heated, but it wasn't getting heated, but we figured it out.
There were some semi-raised voices in confusion, but we made it through. Really quick, because I see you guys over on Instagram, let me go ahead and for whatever reason, my production always leaves you guys out when it comes to the live chat. So I'm just gonna add in that back and we'll get back to business. All right, so up next we have Chris. Let me go ahead and pull this. This was actually really interesting. I want to know how this was done. So this was done in Wix Studio, and I've seen Robert, we can get me to pronounce that word later. Or the name of the sculpture. But again, this was by Chris. I don't have the full name, but on Instagram, I believe, or that's their Discord name. Or maybe it's Christina, but I have them down as Chris. Here we come back soon. But one of the things that really just struck me and that really stole my eyes and really what I played around with on this site the majority of the time was this background. I don't know how it was done. I was thinking maybe it was done purely in Wix Studio, but maybe it was an embed. But Kole, haven't you? I feel like this is something that we've seen because the way that it kind of jumps around a bit. Have you seen how people in Figma, they create like that light that's like behind glass, and basically they have to do they do like this hover effect where when a mouse is within a square, it moves that ball to where your mouse is.
Yeah.
I was assuming, I was assuming maybe they approached this problem with the same thing. But we would have to kind of dive into how that was done. But yeah, basically, oh, just scaled down for whatever reason. We'd have to reset that. Okay.
I'm looking through the code. I can't find like
Oh, it has to
anything.
be. I found it.
Like, oh, you did?
Yeah, it's Spline.
Oh, it
It's
is.
right here. It was in the corner. I guess I broke it for. Oh, I didn't break it, but I was scrolling. But I was scrolling on the Spline thing, and it was like scrolling in. I was like, why is it doing that? And then this showed up.
Oh, I see.
They tried to hide it, but
Good
it's
for them for
Spline.
finding it.
Yeah, they're like, I'm
That's
not paying.
Still very cool. Fair enough. I don't blame them for that. Yeah, you can make some really cool stuff in Spline, especially with the backgrounds. I thought that it was Unicorn Studio, the one that Hardik likes to use a lot. I think maybe I'm spilling his secret. Sorry, Hardik.
No, Hardik likes to share the all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So up next, we went through Chris. We're gonna now get to Valeria, and then because we're short, we're getting on that time. Like I said, there's a lot of great honorable mentions. And if you guys are new to the challenge, we create a newsletter basically putting everybody's work who got on our honorable mention, who got on our first, second, and third place winning streak. We put all you guys in an email because we know we don't have enough time in an hour to literally just shower you guys with gold, put you guys on the internet and talk about it for hours on end, which we want to do, but we just want to make sure that you get your name out there. We send you guys and your work to over 20,000 people on our newsletter. We also, at the end of each challenge, we create a video that we put on our Instagram page on Daily Web Designs to shower and show the rest of our amazing 600,000 plus creative community how great your work is, to highlight you. That's all what this community and this challenge is about, is how to skill up, execute your skills in challenges like this every month for fun or to challenge yourself for a cash prize. And yeah. So really quick, let me pull about 2 more honorable mentions, and then there's 2 people specifically that I want to bring their websites up because I loved how they used the challenge and I love their improvement. So, all right. Kole, really quick, were you able to find that link for everybody?
Yep, it's in Discord.
Oh, you sent it to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I guess
All right,
I could have put it right in
Okay.
the YouTube chat. Sorry. That would have made more sense.
Everybody in the YouTube chat, there is the leaderboard and essentially the page where you can find all of the awesome work that was submitted for this month's challenge. Again, if you guys are popping in on Instagram and you want to watch over here on YouTube, check out the pinned link or the pinned comment YouTube, and we'll send you an automatic DM to join us over here on the YouTubes. Okay, so what we're looking at here, again, whose project is this? Let me go back. We have Valeria. So this is a retro cafe coming soon website, which I think was super cool. Love honestly, what took me, this just looks like candy down here, so it made me really hungry. I definitely ate a lot of gummies last week. But we can insert a coin. I love this little rotation of the coin here. To insert, it kind of goes into this thing where I thought it was a game at first, but really, as you click each one, you are accumulating points that gives you a coming soon, and it gives you a code. I actually copied and pasted for the first time, but when you go and claim your code, basically it gives you it's kind of like a speakeasy sort of thing where it's just like, this is where we're going to be. Here's where we're launching. Here's at what time. Here's what to expect. And bring your code, I guess, to the door of the arcade, or the cafe, the retro cafe, and you'll be able to get in. But I think it's a really smooth and sneaky way to kind of promote a retro cafe or an arcade cafe. What are your thoughts, Cole?
I want to know how she did that that write out where it like once you claim your reward and it yeah, when
Like
you
the
click
Chat
that
GPT.
and it writes everything out, like how did she animate that?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. In a unique way. I wouldn't have thought of that.
So, Valeria, beautiful work. All right. And let me just double check which ones there were. There was the baking. All right. I'm going to show two more of these honorable mentions. Time check. Okay, we're all right. This was another one done on Wix Classic by Div Jack. And I apologize again. That is just destroying your name. But DIVJAK. Beautiful work, my friend. Div Jack. I just thought it was clean, even though there's nothing wrong with Spline, guys. Spline is awesome. We were just trying to figure out in that one site where we were talking about here how this was done. Again, Spline can give you some really cool, 3D lighting, interactions on your site. So there's everything right with Spline. It's just how you integrate it. And so I was actually wondering if they did the whole. Okay, what I click on?
I think the whole thing must be because if the cube is making the coming soon look different, and you can't do that unless the whole thing is.
You're right.
Yeah, which is really neat. I really like that effect.
Huh.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's like some static, some noise in the cube.
Yeah, so that's really cool. In that case, I just remembered. I have actually not been able to watch the video yet. So this is actually one of our design challenge submissions was sent to us, but it was super laggy. So I emailed them yesterday, and we got a video back so that they essentially recorded what their video was. And I kind of want to showcase it to you guys because it's actually really sick. I don't know how long it took them to make this, but it just would not load on our computers. It was taking forever. But I just want to share this with you guys really quick. So I'm gonna really quick jump us over here for a second. And I am going to actually we might have to troubleshoot this really quick. You're gonna have to deal with this because I didn't expect to do this. All right,
We'll be back with you momentarily.
Yeah, let me do this. So I believe.
I guess I'll take this moment to ask you guys and get your opinions. We are always looking to improve the challenge, and so we did a poll in the community about the prizes, and we would love to give out more prizes. Unfortunately, we don't have more money, but what we can do is we can split up the prizes into more sections. So instead of like a $1,500 grand prize, we'd have several $100 prizes. So put that in the chat if you are interested. I don't know, Brandon. We keep getting too many good submissions to I just want to give them something, But we'll have to see and let us know. We want to hear your feedback on everything.
All right. So what I think we're gonna have to do here, guys. It's a pain. For some reason, I'm not able to do exactly. I can't share the screen that it is on. So, oh well. This is what we'll do. I first of all, I think this video should be included in our, man, really want to put this live, but I did not prepare to showcase this in a way. We'll have to share it in the Discord because it fits.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to check it out, but
We'll
do you
put it.
recall who sent this one?
That was Sohail, I think.
Sohail? Yeah, Sohail. And I know you're probably in the chat with us. I apologize, man. Because your thing was a work of art, to be honest with you.
It was,
But it's just
yeah.
the fact that we were not able to, whatchamacallit, get it to play nicely with what we have at the moment. And give me a quick second, because now as I tried to go and do that, my there we go. Apologize, guys. All right. I very quickly am going to go to the people I want to give a quick shout out to. First off, we have, guess I know she's in the chat with us here today, or was in the beginning. We have Mavis now, or Maeve.
Maeve.
Maeve, I want to say excellent job at doing this. I know Wix Studio has been a love-hate relationship, but you continue to be able to like use the grids really well. And the fact that I can't show this, I don't think I can show this, or it might bug out. But the fact that you were able to make it responsive, I know that's something that you've been having a challenging time doing. Excellent job. So I just wanted to give you your kudos there. I know you're improving. Keep up the good work. And keep, hopefully, every time the challenge comes around, you see all the awesome, amazing people who've submitted. And hopefully it gives you a little bit of glitter, a little bit of pixie dust to continue doing what you're doing, because each month you're improving. And you'll get there, especially in our community as we help everybody else get to where they would like to be. There is one more individual. Let me look. Control portfolio. Man, I know I booked them yesterday.
Who are you looking for?
There was somebody who created it was a lady who created a portfolio piece. And I love the fact that they used the portfolio or the coming soon as a way to kind of put up a coming soon for her new portfolio. And I know I took note of it. And I just thought, I really appreciate, because ladies and gentlemen, what's important here too, it's not just, yes, there's money behind the challenge, but because our community is all about building skills, challenging yourself, and learning how others that we interview actually use these skills to build a business and actually monetize their skill set. The challenge, we love to showcase the people who have come in not knowing anything about web design, doing this for the first time, and really just pushing themselves in a direction that they're not really comfortable in, but have the confidence to keep trying each and every day, each and every month, to come back in the challenge and build something for themselves, because that's important. And it's not only valuable for them, but it's valuable for other people to see. Like, for example, I've not always been the designer that I've always been. Kole has not always been the designer he's always been. Everybody starts from zero. And it's just awesome to see people begin their journey. But if I can't find this in the next.
Yeah, I was going to say we should maybe
just
check
move on
time and start rolling into the winners.
But the winners are going to be like, this is dope. No, I'm playing, guys. Okay. All right, guys. We'll move on.
There's lots of features in there, Brandon. We got to click on everything because they hide stuff.
Yeah, you're right. But we'll shout you guys out in our newsletter. I just wanted to give you guys some love, and I was at least trying to find a name. But okay. With that being said, let's start off with our third place winners or winner. Okay, let me go back to share screen here. All right. We have Pragathi Longo. And I don't hate me about the name. We're just learning each other. I think this might be your first challenge here. But the club or the Madness Club. This was awesome. I love the subtle hover effect here in the background. And I'm going to go ahead and go full screen for everybody on YouTube. I think that this is absolutely beautiful. How the eyes in the mask follow. This was a great beginning hero section. We have the coming. Yeah, go ahead.
There's just like, it's so random. I just love it. Like, but it all works together. It's like, what do you call it? It's like a scrapbook almost, right? That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. I really felt like this was a real art piece. There was one other piece like this, but I felt like this did the typography right, the subtlety right, and the imagery right. And this was really interesting. Dream or real, it's all here. I really wonder how they did this. I know it's hover, but I wonder how they did the gradient. Or
Yeah,
like how, yeah, I wonder how they did that.
That's not typical. That's interesting.
And they have this section where I feel like maybe this could have been designed a little bit better, but just because of screen space, because the artwork is up here. And then you have this, the paradox, the lucid. Like, it's hard to see the artwork in which we're actually hovering on. But regardless, the pieces were awesome.
The compositions are nuts. Where did they get all this stuff from? Like, holy.
Yeah, and I wonder if they made it themselves. That's another thing. Like this is why I want to be able to ask questions. Just like, did you make? Because this feels and looks like this was an art piece that they might have made.
Well, I'm sure they put it together, but they must have gotten, like, they have to get the individual pieces from somewhere.
Yeah. And I thought this was hilarious.
The Mona Lisa smiles.
Yeah, and like kind of tips her glasses a little bit. It's great. But great graffiti, or kind of like brutalist-esque, but clean brutalist.
Yeah, normally I'm not a big fan of brutalist, but they did this well. They did it really well.
Yeah. So,
and in a style that's different than everyone else. I don't think anyone else kind of did a similar style.
I agree. Let me try to find the chat here. Hardick says this chat is really dope. Kame says this is beautiful. Let's see. Kame says there's 27 people in here. Smash the like button. Yes. What he says.
You don't even need to do your own channel promo. Kame's got it for you.
Catherine actually said an idea to what you were saying, Kole. You can offer Amazon gift cards for the top 3 shout-outs, regardless of the platform they use. Thank you, Catherine, for the what's we call it?
Interesting, yeah.
For the idea. We've been really trying to find, like, what is the best way we can give love to more people than just top 3. Valeria says, I love this one. Was my favorite design as well.
Yeah.
Gabriel says it was also lit. All right. So, awesome. Pragathi, 3rd place.
Yeah.
Beautiful work, my
I
friend.
think they were on the podium last time, too. Maybe.
You know what?
Maybe. I don't know. They're doing really good work.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show you don't need any, like, crazy 3D effects or anything. Just some, like, tasteful, well put together compositions, and you can place well.
Exactly. All right. 2nd place. Drum roll, please.
Speaking of crazy 3D.
We have Gabriel in 2nd place. And Gabriel, I know you're in the chat. You're going to kill me, man. Fagacha. Hopefully that is the last name, my friend. But if it's not, we got to have a lesson. Okay, I might have to call you, because you're on this list very frequently.
Yes.
And I got to get it right. So let me go ahead and pull this on the screen really quick. And I'm going to refresh it so that we can get the intro animation and everything. Or the onload animation.
The full experience. Yeah, there it is.
And the thing is Gabriel really knows how to get us. He's like, I'm going to add Brandon to the site. I'm going to add... He adds Kole to the site. Yeah. He just plays at our egos. And he's just like, oh man, might as well be first place. But he put the new form logo there. It's crazy. So apparently now we have a meta and new form collaboration. Hopefully we don't get sued. Because otherwise, Gabriel, we're gonna ask for some of our money back to pay that lawsuit.
Yeah.
But this was awesome, man. Since you're actually in the chat, did you use Spline for the, or you can keep it a secret?
Must have, I bet.
Yeah. So I really love this, and the tooltips that you have here unlock a new level of interactivity with intuitive controls, gestures recognition. See an example about new form quest and how it works. Where does this actually go?
Oh, does it take you off the page?
Wait.
What is that? Oh
Yo, we didn't click this link last time. What?
No. What the hell is that? Holy shit.
That's wild. Is this another spline thing in here?
That you can make that in Spline? That's nuts.
Gabriel, you gotta.
Yeah, get in the chat, man. What did you do?
Hold on. Wait, let me get the chat.
That's
All right, Gabriel says it's spline for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, this was awesome. There's a Brandon version. We have a Kole version. Hold on. Let me.
Holy.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Is it Kame or Kame?
Wow.
Yeah, people are like, that's crazy.
That is crazy. I have never seen anything quite like that before.
Is there a different one for this one? Okay, it's the same one.
That must be the Spline interface. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So this is because, okay, if we have time, I know Kole may or may not have to go, but I really want to, not right now, but after we showcase first in top Wix Studio, I really want to show, because all the spline stuff, I really want to show the video that we've kind of missed out here. Yeah. Because I want to show you guys, the person just built it purely in spline, but it is wild. It's insane. I'm going to be really sad if I can't showcase it. Oh, like Kame. Got you. All right, Kame. Thank you for the reference. That I got. Valerius is really cool. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let me just double check here. Okay, so when I was in here, I clicked boom, boom, and I actually did not know I could click this. I thought it was just underlined.
Yeah.
But now we know. So again, you got to give a clap, round of applause for our man Gabriel. Nice. Beautiful work, man.
Yeah.
We gotta click more of these buttons, Brandon.
You got just hide stuff, man.
They're like, yeah, it's hidden. Like,
yeah. All right. With that said, talking about hidden stuff, first place, we have Rysky. Rysky. All right. Let me go ahead and pull this onto the screen. So this is our $250 winner. And Gabriel, you are $150. But let's see. Okay. So this was, you know what? I wonder if this was spline as well, but I couldn't figure out how they did these pieces, like the cards.
That is spline.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the sound, but I feel like the design of this, it was so true to the Valorant, the difference between, and it was hard, like the concept of Gabriel's and this is that I feel like they both could maybe be real. This for sure, I feel like I could see this one. Like this was very true to the brand. I could see this existing. This was great. Kole, what are your thoughts on this?
Like, I mean, it's nuts. I went through and I expected, because I didn't know if there were like images in certain places, like the nav bar at the top. I was like, oh, that's totally an image. But I went through and every single piece is made on Wix Studio. Like it's all, I think it's all an SVG of some sort. So
Yeah.
like just the fact that they went through and put in the time to put that all together. And then yeah, if you click on any one of those, you get these crazy cards. Yeah, just the whole thing is nuts. And like you said, very true to Valorant.
Yeah. I will say though, with this kind of this what makes it hard, man.
It does.
This like this killed me. I
That-
didn't even know this was in here. But again, concept is what was kind of what made this the winner. The concept was strong. The 3D was strong, but it's very close. Like, guys, if we could all put you on the same pedestal, we would. Not trying to take and/or is very difficult, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Did we make the right call? Let us know in the chat. Okay. So, our top winner, because this stuff was so crazy. I think it was actually one of the first submissions, and I have no idea why it was done like this. So our first place winner is Hardik Bansali. Okay, guys, we need to clap it up for Hardik really quick. And give me a quick second because this takes a hot minute to load.
I saw that loading animation. I was like, oh, it's going to be something wicked in there.
So this, okay, not only is it 3D, just watch this, okay? So we can turn the camera, but as soon as we click, the freaking car moves. And if you guys know anything about like movies or whatever, you know how there's like a black strip at the top and bottom for a specific aspect ratio for like cinematic movies? The screen immediately shrinks to that, and I'm freaking feeling like I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, like in my browser. It's super dope.
Click the colors at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. I don't know how he did that at all.
Hardik, explain yourself.
Yeah, what the hell, Hardik?
Like, this is wild. Gabriel says, this site is wow. How did they do this? This is insane.
Yeah, I have no idea. And I don't think it's spline because I inspected and I didn't find any spline.
And
Maybe
then
it
we've
is.
got the... Say again? Sorry.
I don't think it's spline. It could be. I could be wrong, but I don't think it.
I think Hardik and his team just like custom make stuff while they're sleeping. I think like... Because now Hardik is doing like a animation challenge online on LinkedIn. If you guys don't follow him, obviously, if you guys are on LinkedIn, or not on LinkedIn, let's recall it. If you guys are on YouTube, that is the site that we're taking a look at. But definitely take a peek. He's got his LinkedIn, his YouTube, his Instagram here. It's from his company Visual Identity. And as you guys can see, this is purely for the new form challenge. This was not pre-existing. This is for the January challenge. This is wild.
Yeah.
It's got music in the background and it intensifies when you click on it. Like it's chilling and then you click on it and it just, the music bumps up. It's insane. So Hardik, you get the explosion for today. This is hot, delicious, beautiful work, man. And for those of you guys on Instagram, sadly, the explosion is behind the screen, so you guys didn't see that. That was tragic. All right. Yeah, I could do this all day. See, that's why Kole was like, Brandon, we're going to run out of time, which we have.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this month's, as I said, challenge submissions have been insane. The grading keeps getting harder, but really what that means is that your guys' skills are just getting better, better, and better. And that makes us really happy because rising tides raises all boats. So as we get more things to be inspired by, the people who are either coming in to learn, experience what web design is about, have the people who are doing these challenges to look at for inspiration. So thank you guys for doing an amazing job, not just for yourselves, but for the other people who are here watching, joining the community. and really just trying to see what web design is all about, what is possible, and you guys keep pushing that envelope, and you're doing the universe's work.
Crazy.
So Gabriel, thank you so much. We love you back, brother. Kame, thank you so much. Hardik, it's because it's well optimized, man. It is 100% optimized. You guys should check out more of Hardik's work. Again, if you're not following him on LinkedIn, I think he also has Hardik. Feel free to, I think your last project, put it in the chat, man. I know you need some votes, or looking. We got to help you get the votes here on. I think it was awards. One of his new sites are out in awards, and we got to help our brother win some things. So that will also be in the newsletter, so we can help and get Hardik out there on awards, win some awesome stuff. So with that said, Maeve, thank you so much for the feedback, or you're thanking us for the feedback. I'm just reading your comment. You're welcome. And I hope you guys had an amazing time. So with that said, recap. Our top Wix Studio winner for $1,500 is Hardik Bansali. For $250, we have Ma Rysky. For $150, we have Gabriel. And for $50, we have Pragathi. With that being said, me and Kole will be in touch with you in the next week or so to get you guys your cash prize monies. So if we're going to DM you guys today and get you guys information on when we're going to send you all the good stuff. Other than that, next month's challenge, Kole, do you want to close or clue us in on what's new for next month?
I'd love to. Okay, so next month is going to be potion themed. So a potion themed landing page, website, anything you can think of, as long as it's potion themed. We will have the full prompt coming out on our website, hopefully in the next day or two here, and then the full prompt on Instagram coming out on the 1st of February. So look forward to that. You can start getting some ideas now, looking for some good assets, and we can't wait to see what you guys make next, because it is sick every single time.
Yes, sir. And you know what? I'm actually not going to put that out in the open, but I think it would be one of the things that I was thinking about is I would love to be able to showcase your guys' work more than we already do. I know that it kind of, the challenge submissions pages or the submitted work kind of goes away, or it gets hard to find when the next month rolls around. So maybe there's a way that we can make it so that those works that are submitted end up on our showcase page, which if you guys aren't on, we would love to showcase your work. So in the meantime, if you guys submitted work or you want to submit work that gets showcased on our social media channels, Daily Web Designs with over 600,000 other creatives, amazing brands, and people like yourselves. If you guys want to get showcased, go to newform.community/showcase. It's also in our menu on newform.community. Click the showcase button in the menu or the menu item and simply just upload your favorite work, your name, your Instagram account, your email, and every Friday we upload a piece of work from our showcase page on our Instagram account. So every Friday we look through our showcase page, see what the hottest piece of design that is up there, and we upload it to Instagram. So if you guys want to get your work showcased to hundreds of thousands of amazing creatives, brands, individuals like yourself, you guys are going to want to do that. All right. Any closing remarks, Kole?
Thank you to everyone who participated. If you did not get on the notable mentions or the podium, we still appreciate your work. We love to see everything that you do. And like Brendan said, in the next week or two, we will try and send out feedback to everyone who did not get on the podium or notable mentions. Bear with us. It takes a little while to go through all 70 or 65 submissions and write out feedback for everyone. But other than that, we can't wait to see what you guys make next in our next challenge. And yeah, if you do have any feedback on how we run the challenge, please let us know in Discord or in the chat, and we'd love to hear it. So thank you guys so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys. See you in the Discord. See you in email. Look out for feedback. All right, guys, see you in the Discord. Design and Chat again is today at 1 p.m. EST. If you want to come hang out, if you're new to the community, meet us in a small scale, hang out, chat about what you're working on, meet us, or just hang out. All right, guys, see you guys in Design and Chat. See you later. Bye.